Hi everyone. Today I'd like to thank rcmoment.com for providing me with a drone to do this review. Let's go. I'm excited. Unbox the drone. Whoa, alright. So let's lift this plastic. Wow, you guys, this is so cool. Look at how small it is. This is really fun. Okay, so let's pull it. Wow. Okay, so the first thing I can say is it's extremely lightweight. It weighs almost nothing. Let's just quickly, before we read the instructions, open up the legs real quick and place it here. So one thing I like about it right off the bat is that the blades are already attached. You don't have to worry about how to attach them. Let's talk about the remote. The remote is lightweight, very lightweight. Looks like we have two joysticks, probably for, up and down, left and right. We have a flip button. That's interesting. We're going to have to find out what that means. And a speed control button. Takeoff and landing is button controlled. Stop is button controlled. There's a third video game style joystick here that just indicates 4 arrows. We'll see what that's all about. Power on and off. And actually it's spring loaded, because you can hear and feel the spring. There's a camera button, return to home, video mode, and then this appears to be I'm not sure, some kind of a compass. Aha, this is where you put your mobile phone. And let's see what else is located in the box. Okay, so let's look at the extra pieces they gave us. So these are going to be the protectors for the blades. So obviously each blade will get one of these. We get 4 extra blades. So obviously this is a very basic drone. This is not for your high-level user. I think this is for people who just want to fly for fun, and for people just starting out. So this, so far, I really like it. This is a great drone to start off with. You should always read the instructions to everything, especially for products like this, because I think even though it seems simple, you probably don't want to just take it up in the air. And you should also abide by your local laws about altitude and privacy. Okay, it's really important, especially when it comes to drones these days. So I've quickly read the instructions, and the first thing that I realize I must do is attach the protectors for the blades. This is in the event that I hit a wall or I hit the ground, so that I don't smash the blades, that there's like a bumper. That's it. That's literally all you have to do. And you'll see that even if you pull on it, it doesn't go anywhere. You are now 100% good. Insert, push, hear the click. That's it. The battery is not very heavy, and it slides in and out, and you can only put it in one way. You'll actually realize that it gives you resistance. You can't, but if you put it in the other way, it immediately slides in, so there's no way to mess this up. You simply insert the micro USB, like so. There, you hear the click, that means it's connected. And then it just requires that you charge it via USB. Between 3 and 4 hours, you charge this little battery, insert it back in, and that's it. Okay, so right now we are going to do a physical test, but before I just want to show you, look how convenient this is to carry with you. Now I am just wearing a typical winter jacket, and it fits into my pocket quite nicely. Same with the remote in here, nice and stealthy. Okay, let's go ahead and open her up. This will be our first physical test outside. So we want to make sure to install the safety blades for the rotors. Now you want to make sure that you're clicked in all the way. There you go. When you hear that click and pop, then you know you are accurately in place. So let's get, there we go. See, when you hear the clicks and the pops, and when you feel the locks, then you know you're 100% in place. We always want to make sure we are in the on position whenever we're ready to fly. We have a safe distance away. So we're going to power the unit on. There we go. Now we push up, down, and was good. Okay, so now we're going to talk about how to fly it using the remote and the built-in Wi-Fi. First things first, you have to put the memory card in here. Okay, it goes directly in front of the battery and behind the camera. It's really easy to spot because it's right next to the on-off button. The camera is built in here and it only has tilt function if you do it yourself by your finger. I suggest, until you learn how to fly it or just for any reason really, keep it in a flat neutral position, don't tilt it down. Then we go into our app. There it is. So go into the Wi-Fi function of your phone, click that, and we want to connect to this one. It's going to be the 720p. You know that's the camera that's built into it. So you click on that, connected, boom. So now we return. There it is, now we're connected, and we want to click yes. Now we're connected to the drone via Wi-Fi and we want to open the app XSWUFO. Press play. Oh look, now we have the camera. I'm going to wave my hand in front of it. Actually, I'm going to put my face in front of it. There. It's looking at me and my cameraman, Michael. Alright, so now that we are connected, the first thing we want to do is press on so that we get the joysticks. Okay, so we can control it from the remote. Now we don't have to, but we can. And this here is the record function for the camera to make movies. So these are your same functions as on the controller, you know, up and down, rotate, and left and right. And this is the emergency stop button. So if I get out of control, I will hit this. This will raise it, this will lower it. So let's begin by recording directly to the phone. You see the timer has started, so now we're recording. And for safety, I'm gonna back up a little bit. And now we're going to lift the drone. Okay, so what are my final thoughts about this drone? I think it's a really fun practice drone, meaning if you're not worried about crashing it, it can actually take quite a beating. As you see, we broke one of the little blades, the protector blades here. Realistically, it can take a beating, it can land kind of hard, and I've actually slammed it into the wall a few times, and it still works just as good as when I took it out of the box. The negatives. It's difficult to fly. It doesn't want to stay in one place very easily. It doesn't want to hover in the same place. It often tends to fly away. And I think because it's so lightweight, if there's a lot of wind, it'll carry it away quite far. And then you can have some trouble. So the important part is always keep your eye on it. Don't let it fly way out of your sight. And definitely don't fly next to buildings and expensive cars, because I almost crashed into 2 expensive Mercedes that aren't mine. Guys, have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.